So this is our 2008 Keystone Outback. It was a 28 RSS. The thing that drew us to this camper was that rear slide sleeper. That's where the queen bed is. So the main piece to why we purchased this was when we were able to back up into scenic places like a lake or just a part of nature. It was a great place for us to wake up in the morning. Was in that camper queen in the back, and it was just a really nice place to have. Also, the camper was really bright on the inside, which really drew us in. We like to have bright areas. The cabinets were white, so there wasn't much that we needed to do to this camper. As you can see on the inside, how bright it is. Some tan flooring, mostly white walls. As you can see, the sofas and the dinette had some floral pieces to it that was definitely part of the 2008 camper styles. Turned to today, and a lot has changed as far as campers go. So we knew instantly when we purchased the camper that we wanted to make some modifications and spruce it up a little bit.
So some changes we made in the dinette area were to the backing, the seat cushions that had hideous floral patterns. The fabric was going to be too hard to rip out and re-sew just due to the leather and the thick material. So my mom and I used a shabby-chic fabric and used E600 heavy-duty glue and glued it to the current piece of fabric. In order to hide the seam, I found a gray cord piping and glued that as well, so you couldn't see the transition piece. It made a distinct change to that dinette area. We also used specific bedding that matched in the pull-out queen bed area, and the curtains, they were okay, so we kept those the same. They kind of coordinated, but the borders were also hideous flowers. So we took the borders off, scraped them all off, and then used a spray glue along with a burlap chevron fabric that I found. Since it was burlap, it was really thin and porous, and so when I sprayed the spray glue, it adhesed very well. This changed the whole look of the camper. The same thing I did in the dinette area, I did on the couch, as far as for the fabric in the portions that look like flowers. Once that was changed, everything tied together. We bought some different decor, such as pillows. In the bunkhouse, there were 4 bunks, and we changed the curtains in there. Actually, one of our guests that stayed in our camper long term during the summer, who became great friends of ours, they actually made a new shower curtain and the curtains to go in that bunk room. So that was pretty awesome.